Hello, welcome to Martha's Fragrance Corner. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. This is my weekly What I've Been Warming video, although next week there will not be a video of this kind. I'm just going to be away for a couple days, so I'll just wait for kind of week and a half worth of wax to build up. But next week is already June, so there should be what is that? A melting basket coming up. I'm going to do that after I film this. I'm going to go have some fun and shop my stash, which is one of my favorite things to do. And I realized that I still have a lot of May stuff left in the May basket. I mean, I do have another week, but like I said, I'll be traveling a little bit. So I'm gonna try to be better and make the basket even smaller so it's a little bit more reasonable for what I'm gonna melt. So yeah, if you're interested in hearing what I warmed this past week, then stick around. All right, so I just have a couple of Scentsy, and then I have, kind of the usuals. I have some L3 and some Second and Spruce and some Knowles, but I have a little bit of Scentsy. So I didn't warm that much today, or this week, I should say. This week, I did finish Quiver, so this is one I talked about last week, so I won't spend too much time, but I actually warmed this in open space just to see how it would do. I had 4 cubes left, and yes, it still was a really good performer. This is a heavy tuberose scent. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's in my club. Man, even empty, I open the clamshell and it's like, oof, it's a really pretty scent. Will it be in my club forever? Probably not, but I like it. Every once in a while, I do want to pull the scent out and enjoy it. So that is Quiver. And then this one was new to me. This is Highway Run. This is from Bring Back My Bar in 2024. So yeah, last summer. And this has vetiver, and it's a little bit more of a masculine scent. I like the smell of it. I was disappointed in the performance. This one didn't work for me. I know this was a popular one, and I have seen it in other people's melting baskets. I just can't remember what they thought about it. I warmed it here in the bedroom. I only used 4 cubes, but I feel like that's pretty good for a bedroom. I was disappointed that even with 4 cubes, I should have gotten a little bit more throw, a little bit more filling the room, even if it would be a little lighter. The reason I only used 4 and then I finished it, I did it twice, right? So I warmed this twice this week to finish the clamshell. The reason I only did 4 is because I'm doing a little bit of an experiment. And let me know if you're sensitive to any kind of light in the bedroom. So I have a Constellation warmer. It's got a blue bulb and it's not bright. It's not like I can see the bulb. It's lower, so it's not even at eye level. And for the most part, it's like a navy. I'll try to get a little clip of it so you know what I'm talking about. It's like a ceramic. I love it. But I don't always have it going, right? I don't always have all 3 warmers going. And I'm like, is it coincidence that I'm sleeping a little better when that one's not on? So, or is there other things going on? Or like, yeah, is it just coincidence? I kind of want to see. I don't have a definitive answer yet, but anyway, it was later in the early evening when I put this in, and I didn't want to turn on that warmer because I wanted to sleep with just, darkness. The other 2 warmers I have in this bedroom are element warmers, so there's no light whatsoever. So let me know if you're sensitive. I don't know. I think it is, though. I think it is, but back to the wax. Let me know if you need like complete darkness to sleep. Let me finish my thought here. And then Highway Run, it was just light. Like I would walk in here and I'd be like, where is it? Sometimes it played, sometimes I could smell it. So it had a little bit of a hide and seek, but I definitely had to get closer to the warmers to get a good scent of it. So unfortunately, this was a disappointment. That was Highway Run. And then I mentioned that I had put these pods. I think I showed like the empty one. I did use this in the bathroom. I have a Scentsy party closeout video coming this week. And this was in there for like a week in the bathroom, these 2. So it was a pretty good performer in the bathroom. and I did enjoy the scent, Petals and Peaches. I will take this one out. I just didn't get to it before the video. This one's Apricot Cloud. This has been in there also for a week. But really, honestly, even on day one, I didn't really get a whole lot of scent from this particular one, Apricot Clouds. Now, this scent in wax was also super light for me. I have one more bar, I think. But yeah, the pods were also very, very light, like almost unnoticeable. So that's a disappointing scent, even though the scent notes of apricot, and it's like it should be good, but it's not. So that was that. Yeah, so that was the Scentsy that I warmed. What else has been going on? Let me organize these here. Today I'm in a cleaning mood like I was last week. I did mop my walls, my kitchen walls. I mopped them, and I mopped the floor and mopped everything. I used a different mop for the walls than the floor. You don't want like dirt on the walls from the mop. And oh, it smelled so good. Just smelled like clean Gain everywhere. It's the Mr. Clean. I think it's the Gain smelling scent that I had, and it was very nice. And then today I spent about 5 hours decluttering, reorganizing, and deep cleaning the kitchen counters. Like I'm just tired of having like appliances all over the countertops, and it's a pain to clean because you got to move things out of the way. And so I have counters back that I haven't had in like 5 years, and I'm just so happy with myself. But it did take me like 5 hours to reorganize things and put like things with like things and all of that. So anyway, I don't know who I am, but I'm enjoying cleaning. All right, so this next one here is L3. This is Don't Cross Streams. So I finished this one. I did start this last week. I'd warmed it with a raspberry scent, I think, or the strawberry rhubarb is what it was. So it's just a really nice, like creamy scent. It's got adipose vanilla cookies, vanilla wafer, vanilla cream. So very creamy vanilla scent. It's good. Finish this downstairs in open space. So that was Don't Cross Streams. Also, this week, same as last week, I only used Scentsy warmers. I haven't used a hot plate or anything else downstairs or upstairs for that matter. So when I'm talking about this is just with Scentsy warmers. Okay, Swan Lagoon. This is small writing. Inspired by the scent of Weston Properties, freshly brewed white tea, cedar, and Tahitian vanilla beans. I have this going actually now right here in this bedroom and the bedroom next door. It is a very pretty white tea scent. It is very nice. It is very spa-like. It's not super strong though. I would have expected it to be just a tiny bit stronger. But I did use half of a bunt in this room and in the guest room next door. So it's like, it's okay, but it's a really nice scent. So this is Swan Lagoon. Then I warmed Raspberry Vanilla downstairs in open space. I used the whole, is this called a trig tart? I think it's called a trig tart. It says it right there, Martha. Trig tart, if I would only just read. All right, so this is Raspberry Vanilla. This was given to me by Shijo, and she said mix with heavy bakery for a tart raspberry bakery scent. I didn't follow directions there. I just warmed the whole thing, and I liked it. I actually liked it. I say that kind of as like in a surprising voice because not that it's the same, obviously, but early on when I first started with Scentsy, I got the black raspberry vanilla scent. And so I was a little worried that this was going to be kind of like that. Not at all. I do not like black raspberry vanilla from Scentsy at all. This one just smelled like raspberry vanilla. The raspberry was tart here, but the vanilla smoothed it out a bit. And it was good. It was a good scent. So a nice fruity, creamy scent, raspberry vanilla from L3 Waxy Wonders. So those are the three that I got from, those are the three that I warmed from L3. I've been cleaning all day. I went to bed late. I think my brain's not firing on all syllables. Syllables? See? Cylinders. I'm not doing well, right? We're not doing well in this video. All right, Lavender and Speckles. This is Sweet Home, Alabama. This is the olive oil formulation. This is roasted pine cones and French bourbon. I warm this downstairs and upstairs in the bedrooms. Also, like I said, Scentsy warmers. I used more than half of it. And because it is the olive oil formulation, I do kind of scoop it out with a knife and just, drop it in my warmers. It's so good. I love her roasted pine cone oil. Like, hands down the best, in my opinion, of the vendors that I've tried. So anything with it, I don't think I've not liked anything with her roasted pine cone scent. So this one has a sweetness to it that I'm guessing is coming from the French bourbon. I know what bourbon smells like, but it doesn't smell like bourbon. I just get like a sweet, kind of a sweetness with the roasted pine cones, but not too sweet, not like caramel sweet or anything like that. And yeah, this performed really well, like as far as throw, like getting that scent out and pushing it out and filling the rooms and everything, but it didn't last super long. I think after 5 hours, I'm like, I don't really smell it much, so I took it out, but I would still get it again because it's a fantastic scent. So that is Sweet Home, Alabama. All right, then Second and Spruce. This one, why did I wait so long to warm this? This is from last year, from April of last year. This is Joey Doesn't Share Food, limoncello, cannoli, coconut cream, raspberry drizzle. Oh my gosh, so good. Warm this down in open space, and I used like a tiny bit, or no, actually, take that back. I used the whole cake bite down in open space and a little bit in the bathroom downstairs. So I did use it all. It's just so good. I love lemon bakery. I just do. The raspberry in here is the tiniest little drizzle. It was mostly a lemony kind of scent, but not overly lemon because you do have the coconut cream in here. So it was just great. And I would absolutely buy this again. So that is Joey Doesn't Share Food. And thank you so much to Tara, who sent this to me. So friend mail, thank you so much. Okay, from Glitterati. This was also friend mail from April Lee. Glitterati, this is creamsicle, sweet oranges, and vanilla ice cream. So it smelled like authentic creamsicle, which I need to buy. I think I'm going to go to the store and look for some because I do love creamsicle scents. I love creamsicle in real life, and I do like authentic creamsicle. I was watching Shijo's, one of her MD's videos, and she did say she does not like creamsicle. I do, which just goes to show you, something that someone else doesn't like could be someone else's favorite. So, yeah, it smells like creamsicle. I warmed it down in open space, and I left it on all day. And then I went to work the next day. So by the time I got back home the next day, I couldn't smell it much anymore, but it lasted like all day, and I've definitely something on my lip. I don't know what. Probably my hair. All right. This is... what a video, huh? Okay. And before I move on, because I'm sure people cut out at the very end, so I have my last vendor here, Knowles Farm Scents, and I just want to plug Chris from formerly Dazzling Scents with Chris, but now it is Wax Books and Whimsy. I think I will tag her in this video. Chris is amazing. I love watching her videos. I feel like I'm just hanging out with her. Like I'm literally just hanging out with her. She's just got a way of talking to the camera, which doesn't feel like she's talking to the camera. It feels like she's talking to me when I watch her videos. So she is so close, like probably around 60 away, maybe less at this point from hitting 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't checked out Chris, go check out Chris. She's fantastic, and help her get to 1,000 subscribers. That's just such a big milestone that, if you go help her out and watch her, because she's fantastic. So anyway, last vendor. So that was my little plug. Last vendor is Knowles Farm Scents. I finished a bag of Beach Evenings. I have one more left. It's my fave. It's my top. This one is tied with Sassy Aroma as far as my favorite beach evenings kind of scent. So beach evenings, in case you're not familiar, is at least, yes, this is not the best video. I'm like, did I say beach evenings or beach nights? Because every vendor has a different name. Like Teddy Bees is like beach treats. You know, they're all kind of similar, but you know, they all have their different names. But beach evenings from Knowles Farm Scents is roasted marshmallow, sea salt, ginger blossom, vanilla, and driftwood. Great performer, fantastic. I don't need a whole lot, so I've been kind of working my way through this. I've probably talked about this in the past few months, and it just performs fantastic. It's just got a hint of that sweetness, but you get that roasted, toasty marshmallow. It's just divine. So that is Beach Evenings from Knowles Farm Scents. Then we have Summer Nights. This one is coconut milk, lavender, beach evenings, roasted pine cones. This was poured June of 2024, so almost a year. And it's a great scent. It's a great smelling scent. I think I talked about this last week or the week before. I just had about, 2 rows left here and I finished it last night. But yeah, it's a really nice, soft on the lavender. You get a touch of creaminess from the coconut. And then, of course, the beach evenings, which is fantastic. And the pine cone, you do get a little bit of that. So that one's a really nice one. And then last but not least here, this one is my only not empty of the week. This is Stay, Stay, Stay. This is caramelized vanilla, sea salt, macadamia, tonka bean, and coconut blossom. This was poured March of 2024. This is part of the Kaylee's version, which she did again this past year around the same time frame. And this one was just okay for me. This is supposed to be a dupe of one of the Turosa Sol de Janeiro fragrances. I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, almost positive it is. And it's just that caramel. I'm very sensitive to caramel. And so the caramelized vanilla is very sweet, does come off pretty strong in here for me. Maybe it's gotten even stronger because it's been sitting for a year. I'm not sure, but like it smells good. It's not that it doesn't smell good, like just a little bit. So this is one that I'll just do like a little at a time. I had only put 2 cubes in. Yes, I only put 2 cubes down in open space and it was filling the room. So this is one where I would probably just to not get too heavy of a caramel scent or mix it with something else. Maybe mix it with carbs or like marshmallow fluff puff or something to tone down the sweetness because it is a little too sweet for me. But, just smelling it, like getting a whiff of it, it smells really good. I just don't want my open space and everything to smell like that. I got my hair, all of it. So this one's not one that I would repurchase because it's just a scent preference of mine, but I know it's something that a lot of people love because of those scent notes. It's just not for me, but I will mix it around and play with it. So Stay, 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 because I like it, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? Like I just need just a little bit is fine, but if that's all I'm smelling, I'm just getting too much caramel. So that was it. I was a little all over the place. Sorry about that, but yeah, I got a lot going on with the cleaning that I did today. I will be traveling next week, so no what I've been warming next Monday, but I will have a June melting basket because oh my gosh, here we are, end of May. And happy Memorial Day, by the way. If you are watching this on Monday, I can't believe I almost forgot that. Yeah, I'll be traveling this week, and so know what I've been warming. And I was going to say something else. Okay, yeah, June melting basket. I am going to do that as soon as I finish making this video. I'm going to go shopping and shop my stash, and that always makes me super happy. It's just like shopping. It's like having fun and enjoying what I have. But yes, I hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. I hope you do stop and pause during this day and remember what this day is really about. And thank you so much to anyone in the armed forces who has family in the armed forces and the military. Thank you so much. And I will honor and think of you all and all that you sacrificed for our country. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day or evening whenever you're watching this. Happy Memorial Day. Bye-bye.